Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel Pretty Pink Soul Movement, and I'm Michelle Call, and I will be your hostess talking you through your April reading. So thank you for joining me. So just been meditating on the cards. You've been really tangling yourself up in something, and what I'm getting is that you've actually just done it yourself. This is like that Eight of Swords energy. There's a situation that's been coming up for you that you haven't been able to deal with, and you perhaps have been, I'm feeling like you've been using your throat chakra too much. There's something that you're not too happy with. Either you've been using it too much, or you need to use it a bit more, like with loving communication. That's been coming up a lot, and we're still in the Mercury retrograde shadow period until mid-April. So just try to be focused on more loving with your communication to yourself as well, like the self-talk, and with others. So we've got with the entanglement, we've come up with strength in the Emperor, and I feel like you may be trying to ram home something, like a lesson you just want it over and done with, or you're trying to push your point with someone else, either at work or a loved one, like you're just like, you want what you want and you're not willing to like compromise. You've been overactive with your masculine energy, and the universe is saying they want you to bring it back into more balance, and their advice is to just slow down for a little bit. Come in, maybe ride on someone else's back for a bit, piggyback on someone else's idea, or let someone else carry you, go to someone for advice, and that kind of thing. You just need to kind of slow down, and then you'll be able to like gain a different perspective, which what is going to help is communicate to the Ascended Masters. We've got the communication here again, hey? Talk to your higher self on what's going on, what you need to answer with. Talk to the Ascended Masters if there's any you resonate with. This is how you're going to get some answers. This is how you're going to get the strength. Well, like more feminine strength to move on from whatever is bothering you, to shift out of whatever this concern is for you. It's a general reading, so it's so hard to pinpoint it. So this is going to open two paths. There'll be two paths ahead for you. There'll be choices then. And it's similar to Scorpio's reading too. As soon as you kind of shift this energy and stop trying to be either like force your point or force your energy to change from a masculine place, it needs to come from a more feminine place, a more loving, more calm, more gentler, more intuitive place. This is going to open up the two paths ahead for you. So make sure you're just chatting with your higher self and your guides and Ascended Masters and things like that. This is going to help illuminate the shadows, and this is going to help find you a solution. This will give you a better solution, but you kind of have to do the work and just, it's just talking to what feels like thin air. How hard can it be, right? You need to look at the beyond, like below the surface. What was the reason for whatever this issue you had? What was the reason for this? And so like this is like frog energy as well. Like you can leap at any time, or perhaps you leap too soon into something, depending what the situation is for you. Look beneath the surface as to how you got yourself. You willingly entangled yourself. How did you get there? Are you reckless in your decisions? Do you use too much force? Are you too bossy? Look, I've got 4 planets in Virgo, so I feel as like Virgos want what they want, and they want it now. Sometimes we just need to slow down. You really need to go, there's a lot of water energy here, beneath the surface as to why this situation has occurred. Why do you want what you want? Do you know why you want what you want? So now's the time to slow down, think about it, chat to your Ascended Masters and excuse me, your higher self. Get some guidance, get some spiritual guidance, you'll get the answer. don't forget to go beneath the surface. Like memories of the forgotten self. Remember who you are. Remember what you really want, what your soul wants for you. Get in touch with that. Go for a walk in the woods. Get some quiet time. This is where the change is going to come in for you. This will bring the change. This will bring the transformation. This will bring you peace. Remember to always walk in grace. Walk in grace, walk in peace. Look at her, she's like, they're both like admiring nature around them. Like, I think this is really important for you this time. Connect more with nature than watching readings. Just shoot myself in my foot. Like, you know, need to connect with nature a bit more. You know, your earth sign. Woo, dizzy head. That was a confirmation. And then it's going to bring this fantastic empower energy to you, because it's going to close out this cycle. And this is something, you've got patterns in relationships, or patterns in the way you work. Like, I think it's great to want what you want and to be 100% with it, but if it's not working for you, something needs to change. And that's what I'm getting. Something needs to change in the way you think and how you silently demand, and or how you perceive things, or in the way you try and shift your energy. You need to be more loving and kinder to yourself and to others, and stop being, you know, criticizing, I guess. Like, and, you know, and we can be that way towards ourselves a lot too, right? But we project that out onto others. Like, we can be harsh with other people and our expectations. And I think one of the lessons for Virgo to learn is just to like chill a bit and control that energy, and to be more loving and stop criticizing. And also, if you're single, stop picking people that you can pick apart. Like, you need someone that's on your level, someone that you can communicate with in a loving way, someone that gets you, someone that understands you, someone that has the same values, someone that likes to keep a clean house as well. Like, you don't want to spend, it's hard enough to fight that Virgo perfectionist energy without having someone that's like, and it's horrible to say, on a different level to you, right? That doesn't get your Virgo characteristics. You're not going to pick someone who's a slob, who doesn't do what they say they're going to do. But ultimately, you need to be able to have integrity within yourself. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. Don't just give a crappy excuse. Like, that's such a big lesson, I think, for everyone to learn. Like, we need to be the person that we want from someone else. And I think this is like one of your, now it's coming through, one of your bigger lessons that you need to learn. Like, you need to learn integrity. Sorry. Most people do, but for some reason it's, you know, it's come in. It's like, people think if they can give you excuses that you're going to buy it. It's like, especially when you're an empath, right? You're like, you know, you've had people do it to you. It's like, yeah, go on. I don't care if you say you're X, Y, and Z. Even if that is true, even if this excuse you give is true, your follow-up action after is what confirms that or not, right? And I think that's it. That's the follow-through for yourself and the follow-through for others. And this is what you're going to come to probably realize, you know, that I think, oh, I'm so dizzy. I feel this shift in energy. Whew. Yeah, you're going to come to realize that this is just, you know, and this is like for everyone, okay? I'm not picking on you. And remember, I've got Virgo in me too. It's how you've been treating people is a reflection on how you treat yourself, but also that's the manifestation of your life that you've contributed to, which I think is, it's what you're going to figure out beneath the surface. And please don't beat yourself up. We all have really, really, really hard lessons to learn. It doesn't mean you're a bad person at all, but we all need to make changes. You know, we all need to be more loving. We all need to be more kinder. We all need to be kinder to ourselves. We all need to be kinder to others. You know, and then you have the other people, the empaths that give way too much and don't get anything back. You know, there's just, we've all got our balancing act that we need to do in our life lessons. But you know what? It's going to be freaking awesome, and you can do this, and you're going to close it out. You're going to close it out. When you're in it, it feels like such a struggle. But just please communicate to your higher self. Communicate to your guides. Write it out. Please spend time in nature. It's amazing how much like it shifts your energy. Note to self too. You got this. You can do this when you're ready. once you've slowed it down a bit, you'll be ready to jump. Be ready to jump to the next lily pad. You know, from a higher lily pad, something a bit nicer for you. Someone, you know, if this is to do with love. It's funny, all the readings today I've been doing today, I did half yesterday and I'm doing half today, and they're all love. Obviously, that's why I've had to leave them to the last. Whether it be work, whether it be home, whether it be with yourself or whatever, it's all about love at the end of the day. Loving ourselves and loving others and appreciating our differences, and, you know, taking time out for ourselves and shifting our energy, because we're entering a new era and we need to be clear and we need to realize all these patterns that we're breaking. And that's what's happening. It's uncomfortable and it's breaking, but you've got support from the universe. So please get into that mode, ask for help and listen as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Good luck, you can do this. I believe in you. You're awesome. The whole world does need perfectionists. We do. We just need to calm our farms just that little bit, right? So I'd appreciate a thumbs up if this resonated with you. Please check out my links below to my book Soulshine, and to my website and my blog and my Facebook page where I post posts and card readings and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Remember, breathe, slow down, and good luck. Thank you. Bye.